Hi everybody, welcome back to another Puppy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We missed you guys last week. So I have a few things I wanted to give away to show you guys our appreciation for you always showing up. Rue wants over here. Really, Rue?
Let me put it away.
Yeah, maybe. She's very, very pregnant and very, very needy. And do you hear Loki? I know you guys can only see Diamond. They're all trying to get to us. Oh, did you give them their star marks?
No.
Oh, they're on the counter. That'll solve them. Okay. Look at what I made, guys. Just in time for school, we made some little notebooks. Notebooks are in the house. We can customize them. Some came out better than others. Look at that.
You get one. There's a blue one over there.
Oh, I have different colors. I keep showing you all of those. Look at this one. So we're going to give away a couple notebooks today. I don't know who. Alexis will pick you guys. And then I didn't put them on the website or anything. I really don't want to be selling more stuff. But if you guys are interested, you can always email us and, I don't know, a couple dollars. They're not that expensive. But we're going to give away, I don't know, 3 or 4. How's that? 3 or 4 today. So, you got that? 3 or 4? Alexis will pick them. So our topic today, what is our topic? Today we are discussing how to properly introduce a puppy to your current dog or to your cat. Adding a new puppy is it's so exciting, right? We are just so overwhelmed and super excited to bring home a new pet. However, if you have an older dog or a cat at home, you might be wondering how to introduce a new puppy to them. We have puppies that are getting vocal. I'm surprised Alexis hasn't picked up the little baby. I'm sure you guys could hear them. They are 3 weeks old and they're yappy now. So anyhow, puppies don't yet understand the dog world, right? So your older pets understand how to live life and what's okay, what's not okay. And so we have to prepare our older dogs and our younger puppies to learn how to interact with each other. Oh, Alexis is working. Thank you, hon. So with some oh my God, I can't even talk. So with some preparation, we're going to be able to make this super, super easy and a great success. Before we get started to learn all, oh wait. Actually, what I was going to say is before you guys get started with introducing some things that you guys could do in advance. One thing for sure is learn all about canine and feline communication and their body signals. So our pets communicate vocally, but they also communicate by acting and moving their body in certain ways. So different body parts are going to tell us different things. So the more that you understand your dog or your cat's body language and their behavior, the less likely that you are going to have any scary incidents between your current pet and your new puppy. Now, I'm not going to get into all of the detail about body language in today's video, but if that is something that you guys would like to see in the future, you can let us know in the comments and we'll do our best to get you guys a video on that. Okay, so I know you guys have questions. I will get to them here shortly. Alexis is starring them all for us, but for anybody that is new, I do want to do a quick reminder. If you have questions, please do me a favor and type 3 question marks before your question so that we don't miss your questions. You're going to see a lot of comments come and go, and we answer those questions from the comment section. So if you don't put those question marks, we could easily miss your question. So do me that favor and we will try to make sure we don't miss anybody. So for current dog owners, I promise we'll get to cats shortly, but we're gonna talk about dog owners first. So here are some things that you wanna do before you bring your puppy home. First, you wanna put away your older dog's favorite chew toys, their bones, their bedding, all of that stuff, because you want to avoid territorial behavior. So remember, it's their home. They live there first. They don't have anybody they have to worry about taking their things. So we want to create a space in our home to where both dogs can get away from each other. They could still see each other, smell each other, but they're not, especially the puppy, hogging all of your current dog's items. Like, imagine if all of a sudden your family decided they were gonna adopt an older kid, or maybe foster, and that other child was stealing all of your current child's makeup or clothing or shoes. You know, it's going to get a little frustrating, and they're going to have animosity. So we want to prevent that. Okay, so you create that space in your home where both dogs can actually get away from each other. So you're going to want to use puppy pens, puppy gates, your crates, everything, so that you can have a separate space, but they can still see each other, they can still smell each other, but they can have space away, like Nala needs. Nala's in season, and she's grumpy.
And Rue is so pregnant.
And Rue is so pregnant, so she's super grumpy. Look at how Rue's laying. I'm sure you guys all see that.
Can you see the belly overflowing from the side?
Yeah. And Nala says, no. Oh, that's because look at Diamond has 2 bones.
Well, Diamond has 1, but Loki won't get the other one. Rue had none, and I'm assuming Nala had 2.
So you guys get to see how the pecking order goes right now. Okay, so after you guys have all of that stuff set up, then you're going to want to purchase separate items for your new puppy. So bedding, crate, toys, bones, leash, collars, food dishes. All of that is going to prevent the possessive aggression. So this is super important, guys. Remember that your current pet, right now we're really talking about dogs. Your current dog, that is their stuff. And you don't want your current dog to feel frustrated or get aggressive with the puppy because the puppy is in your dog's bed or eating out of their food bowl or trying to take their favorite toy. And so you want to have them have their own things. Remember that your puppy is going to need puppy food. So you're going to need to buy different food for your current pet and your new puppy. Chances are your current pet dog at this point doesn't eat puppy food. So keep that in mind. So you're going to have separate spaces where you're feeding them. Now, we don't feed our puppies usually in bowls very often. We do a lot of training with our food, so it's not as difficult. But if you free feed your current dog or your cat, that is going to have some challenges for sure, because you can't leave it out. That puppy will eat it all. So you just have to pay attention to that and keep in mind, how are you going to feed your other pets? And that's not something I can really help you with. You guys will have to decide on that. And next, you're going to want to ensure that your pet's up to date on their vaccines. So, of course, you're going to bring your puppy home, depending on where you get it from. They're usually around 8-9 weeks, and they should only have 1 set of vaccines. But your current pets should already be fully vaccinated, and so you shouldn't have anything to worry about between the introduction there. All right, I'm going to take a quick break and see if I have questions that I can answer before I get too far.
Just one. How old is Loki?
Oh, how old is Loki? Oh my goodness. Loki is 15. I think he's 15 weeks. He's getting long legs now. Get his long legs. He's in that awkward stage. Okay, good. Then I'm going to keep going. Okay, so on the day of introduction, now we're going to talk about the first day of introduction, because we already talked about ensuring your pet has all of their vaccines. Now we're going to talk about the introduction. So the day of introduction, you want to make sure that you've already spent quality time with your current dog. That means they have had lots of exercise and you've spent lots of time loving on them, because you're going to be gone. You're going to go pick up this puppy, whether it's at an airport or from the breeder. And some of you might have a long drive or a long day, but when you come home, you're going to be spending a lot of time with that puppy. You want to ensure that your current dog has already had lots of one-on-one time with you. Poor Loki. He doesn't have a bone.
There's a 4th somewhere.
I want to see. I'm going to switch this over to see if we could see it on this screen real fast. Nope. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if it's in one of the beds. Can you go see? Honey? Yeah? I feel bad. Loki doesn't have a bone and they all have one. Can you see where his is? It's inside there somewhere. His star mark. Alexis gave them all star marks, but he's sitting there and they all have one and he doesn't. And I'm sure somebody has it taken away from him, hiding, maybe in the bed.
Yeah, it's in the bed.
I knew it. Oh, he just took Nala's. There you go, buddy. Nobody better take it. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Diamond, get your own. Okay. All right, sorry. I need to make sure he had something because that was not nice. Okay, so spend quality time with your current dog. Obviously, go the extra mile and spend a lot of time giving him energy because you want to make sure that they're not full of energy, right? When you bring that new puppy home, if your current dog's all spazzy, then your new puppy is going to be all spazzy. Make sure that your new puppy has also been exercised and that they're not too rambunctious for the introduction. So if you get your puppy, you have a long drive, then before you bring out the other dog for introduction, just get him, some exercise, run him up and down, whatever you need to do to kind of let him release some of that energy. During the introduction, your older dog does consider his house is your house is his house. So in order to prevent any type of aggression, any territorial behavior, you want to find a neutral area to introduce your dog to the new puppy. So one thing to note, if your current dog is overly protective of a family member, then that family member should not be present for the first introduction. Because you don't want your current dog to be so possessed and overly protective of you and kind of lash out at the puppy, if that makes sense. So if at all possible, that person should not be in the situation. But you guys know your dog's best, and so you will have to adjust depending on that. So put your older dog on a leash. Yeah. Well, he's smart. Loki decided to put his bone inside the basket and go inside there to eat it. So you want to put your older dog on a leash while another person is holding the puppy also on a leash. Okay. First, you're going to keep them at a distance, and you're going to pay attention to their body language on both the puppy and your current dog. And you want to see if there's any type of changes. So you're basically just letting them introduce themselves from a distance. They can smell for miles away. But if you guys, I'm not saying across the street from each other, but just, give 6, 8, 10 feet, let them just kind of smell each other and check each other out and see, especially with your current dog, because the puppy most likely is going to just want to run and play and jump all over that dog. But you're really, more importantly, looking at your current dog and seeing how they respond, and you'll know your dog better than anybody else. So just pay attention to all of that. And then you're gonna let your puppy be on a looser leash. Okay, so you want your older dog to be on a tighter leash, but your puppy needs to be the one kind of in control, I guess I would say, because they're the ones that are probably going to be fearful if you have a big dog or if they aren't really social with a lot of other dogs. So your current dog should be tight. Your younger puppy should be somewhat loose. Let your puppy decide to go and engage a little bit or back off. So that puppy should be in control. You want them to be able to move away from the situation if they're nervous or if they're scared. So once that puppy is going up to the adult dog without fear, then you can let them walk next to each other. So now let them both be on leash, still getting comfortable walking next to each other. And this could be literally just in the sidewalk, wherever it is that you guys are meeting, preferably outside of your home if possible. And just let them smell each other, sniff each other, get a little closer. Again, you as the owners are paying attention to the body language of your older dog. You don't want to hold them so tight next to your side because they feel your tensity. So if you guys are tensed up or stressed out, they can feel that vibe and they are also going to get tensed up. So make sure that you are very calm and relaxed and just go with the flow, like it's your friend's dog that they've all introduced before, that kind of thing. So you don't want your puppy or your adult dog to feel restricted, okay? But you need to be in control, right? So the initial introduction should be relatively quick. So remember to pay attention to that body language, stay calm throughout that entire process. And then if your dog senses any tension, then they are most likely going to be stressed out. So avoid that at all costs. Your dog's going to take your emotions into consideration. So keep that in mind. And see how it goes. Let them, be loose, and chances are their tails are going to be wagging. The older dog's going to be all up on the puppy, and the puppy is going to think, oh, do you have milk? They're going to look to see if they can nurse. They're going to have a great time together. Usually, people who get a puppy usually are not going to have a dog that's aggressive towards younger puppies already. So 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't have any problems with puppies, especially for the Alaskan Klee Kai, which is our breed. Our breed, they love all other dogs. They think they're all their best friends. So they want to run and jump all over the older dogs when they're 8 weeks old. That's just another dog that they can bite on their tail and roughhouse with. Did he lose his bone again? Oh, look, now Rue has it. Oh, Rue got it out.
Yep.
So, side note, on the star marks, after a while of having the same star mark, which is those orange little ball things that we are using, they start to stretch out a little. And when they stretch out too much, then the insert pops out. And Rue and Nala, now Nala has hers, have figured out how to pop those out. So that makes us nervous. And I have to go in there and grab them. Because they are somewhat big and they get it and they want to put the whole thing in their mouth. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go in there real fast. Little brats.
Hey. Thank you.
No. What you got? How'd you guys get those out? Where is it?
In Rue's mouth.
Nala, where's yours? Diamond has it. Diamond. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Well, there goes that. Sorry, kids. No more.
That's okay. Nala got a new one.
No, she's gonna rip it out in a second, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. We are out of bully sticks. I'm sorry, kids. That's all you got. All right. Hi, Papa. Stay. They're not happy now.
Nala.
Okay. Hi, babies. Okay.
Thank you, Catherine. I just saw her blessing.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, so do we have any other questions on dogs before I move on to cats? Okay. Is it good? Do you want me to pop them on or no?
Yeah, you can.
Is it a good idea to bring other dogs when you go to pick up the new puppy? I don't recommend that because you don't want to overwhelm that puppy. So remember, that puppy is leaving their home, their dog mom, everything is new to them, and they're going in car rides. There's all these new people. So they're already going to be a little overwhelmed with all that's going on. And it's just a little more stressful if you bring that dog into the picture right away. So that's one reason. Another reason I don't recommend it is because you want to spend some quality time with that puppy, and let it bond and smell you and get used to you before you... Did you see Ruth smelling? She's all... That was funny. Before you introduce the puppy to that other dog. So my recommendation is no. Tanya, what's the best way to introduce a puppy to a fairly skittish cat? Well, we're getting to cats. One note, I don't own cats. I haven't owned cats in so many years, but I'm going to do my best to help you guys with cats. All right. And can a puppy handle a 13-hour or more drive, or will they need a break? So a 13-hour drive is a pretty long drive for any puppy. If you are traveling and driving to pick up that puppy, just be prepared that you will have to stop a lot. I recommend if you are going to do a big long drive like that you try to get sleep before you pick up the puppy and you drive at night, because the puppies are used to sleeping at night a lot. So, I mean, most 8, 9, 10-week-old puppies do sleep a lot, but they're going to be still more active during the day than they will at nighttime. So, something to think about. If you do end up doing that drive during the day, you will have to stop probably every 2 to 3 hours, maybe even more, depending on how active that puppy is. And my recommendation is pee pads on the floorboard or in the bathroom stall. Put the pee pads, just not letting that puppy loose in public areas. Do you hear the puppies? Because there's a lot of pets that, even wildlife, that are in and out of like truck stops or out of rest areas that are not going to be the safest. And with a puppy, they only have one set of shots. Not the best idea. What size star marks are those? Catherine's asking. Those are the mediums. We only have one large, and we don't use it. It's big for them. We use the mediums. We don't use the smalls. Even for the little puppies, we don't use the smalls because the mediums are, we have multiple dogs. So I could just pass it on to another dog if he's chasing his tail. So yeah, we use the mediums. Okay. Hi, everybody. I didn't get to even see all this. I love that Alexis can star everything for me, but then I don't get to see all of the comments. But remember, I do watch it at nighttime with my husband, so we get to see it all later. We have a new surprise, and I'm really hoping that we can get something. So does it work with, we think it works with new subscribers and super chats?
Mm-hmm.
Super sticker or super chat?
Super chat.
Super chat. All right, if anybody plans to do a super chat, do it now, because I will give you guys the first notebook, because we have something that we set up and we don't know if it works. We can't tell if it works until it works.
Or doesn't.
Or doesn't. So if it doesn't, we'll know. But that'll be interesting. So the first person who does send one, that way we could test it, you guys will get a notebook. And then that way, Ruru, get over here. We'll know if it's going to work or not. Okay, cat introduction. So keep in mind that puppies love to chase moving objects, especially furry ones like a cat. So this means that letting your puppy off leash, it worked.
Nope.
Ah. It didn't do it. Are we on the right one?
I put them on all of them.
Can you click on it and make it show?
No.
What the heck?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. So does it let you show it here?
No. It's just
Is it where it's located?
No.
Man, I'm bummed. I promise.
Oh, wait. I have
promise.
an idea.
I promise we have something.
I have an idea. What if, type it.
What am I typing?
This right here.
Hold on, guys. Do that. Hold on. I wasn't lying. Alexa spent a long time on this. So it's really disappointing that it was supposed to do something and it didn't.
Super chat. This is what it should have done.
It even says this is a test.
Yeah, that's
It was
what it should
supposed
have
to
done.
do that without the test. Did you guys see that?
But apparently, no.
Man, okay, we saw it on our screen, so we hope you guys saw it. Oh, Alexa's gonna look on there.
It's just,
All right.
yeah, it showed up.
It did. Isn't that cool? All right. Well, now we have to play with it some more. So, Catherine and Michelle send us. Can you write that down? We'll send we'll send both of them a notebook. Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll send you guys both a notebook. You just need to tell us, since you guys are first, which one you want. Which one? That dog mom, Kika's head. I only have one of these that I made. This emoji. I have the dog head in this. I'm getting distracted. I know. I'm sorry. And that one. So tell us in there. And we'll get those over to you guys. I have a couple of more. We'll give them out in here in a little bit. Okay. So back to the cats. So this means that letting your puppy off leash to chase the cat is probably a disaster waiting to happen. And this is pretty stressful for your cat. So if you do allow this game of cat and mouse or cat and pup, just know that your puppy is going to continue to get excited whenever they chase this cat.
Catherine wants the emoji.
Okay.
And Michelle said, surprise me.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So back to the cat thing. If you allow the puppy to keep chasing the cat and that puppy is getting overexcited from that and the cat keeps running more and more, not only are you stressing out the cat, but now you are teaching that puppy to get more and more excited and start chasing every single furry thing that moves. So that means when you go on walks through the neighborhood and there's a cat, they're going to get so excited and try to jump up and try to get that cat and chase it. And maybe when they get older, chase you down the street with the cat. So just keep that in mind, that that's probably not the best way to introduce them. So cats, what? How did it work now?
I don't know. What did it say?
Tamara just popped up with a super something. Look.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, it's a new member. The new member worked.
Oh.
So part of it's working, part of it's not. Now we know we have a new member. Welcome, Tanya.
Tamara.
Oh, Tamara. Oh, yeah, it was Tamara.
I have no idea. That was so weird. New member.
I don't know. We're playing. We're having fun.
I didn't do nothing. But okay.
I don't know. I'm getting distracted. All right, so cats can take much longer than dogs to adjust to change. So sometimes it's going to take weeks. Sometimes it could take months for your cat to come around to the idea of a new puppy. The best way to start to introduce your puppy and your cat is very slowly, especially if the cat has never seen a puppy or been in a family that has a dog. So you want to start off at a distance, allowing that cat to be in control. So just like earlier we talked about the puppy being in control of the older dog, now it's kind of reversed. You're allowing the cat to be in control of leaving and coming and going and checking out the puppy. And that's kind of important because cats act very differently than dogs, and the puppy is going to be very anxious and excited and want to chase that cat, guaranteed. Prey driven, want to chase. They'll end up best friends, I promise you. So you might even need to do this first behind closed doors. If your cat is showing any certain body language, which you would know your cat's body language. If you don't, make sure you do the research ahead of time so that you understand what the tail means, what the ears down mean, all of that stuff. So this puppy can be, if you don't want to do it behind closed doors, and when I say closed doors, like literally when the puppy is loose in that area, the cat is in another room with the door closed. Trust me, they could smell each other, they could hear each other, they know each other's there. So they're going to be interested in that, but at least there's no straight interaction at first, and let your cat adjust. And if, are you working on something?
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Can you switch this one real fast? And then see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't.
No, I put them on all of them.
Okay, go ahead and put it back. We have to use you guys as the testers, so. Anyway, so I don't know. She's figuring it out. So once you can decide if you're going to put them in that separate room or not. If not, then the next best thing is to put your puppy in a pen or behind a gate or even in a crate, and see the cat observing, smelling, and getting closer to the puppy. Hey, girls, knock it off. Knock it off. So once you see that the cat is observing the puppy and getting closer, then you can start to even feed them, like on two sides of the gate, or one in their in the pen and one outside of the pen. So what you can do is put like the cat's food right next to the gate or the pen with the puppy's food, and you're gonna let them eat at the same time next to each other, but they're still separated by that barrier. And then food is a motivator. So even though your cat may be a little leery, chances are the puppy will not be, but the cat probably will be. Then they'll introduce each other that way, get closer to each other, smell each other, and you're really just desensitizing them to each other. And so this is going to encourage them to be next to each other, but still going to prevent that puppy from chasing the cat. So after a few rounds of feeding near each other, then you can move on to the next step. I need a drink.
There's no reason it shouldn't be working.
That was so weird. I don't know. So then you can move on to the next step. So before allowing them to be together in the same space, you want to make sure that your puppy is well exercised, had their potty break, right? Make sure that your puppy is on a leash and have another person holding the cat at a distance. So kind of similar to the puppy and the adult dog leash situation, at a distance, but this one's obviously in your home. And you should have treats for both the puppy and your cat, or their food. And you're going to allow the pets to see each other, but remember, we're at a distance. They're not going to physically interact yet. You're going to just feed them, let them smell, and remember, they can smell each other really far away. So they're going to smell, they're going to see each other, but you are giving them treats, no physical interaction. So after like 15 to 30 seconds, then you're going to separate the two, and when you separate the two, the treats go away. So again, now you are again doing this association. So you're going to do this several times before allowing them to go face-to-face, interact without having any barriers, without having control. So we're just teaching them positive association, which is the treats, between this calm introduction. So you want your puppy to be calm and not like lunging at the cat, right? And you don't want the cat trying to hiss and claw at the puppy. And so now they're going to start to get used to each other. They're going to know that that cat is still here, that puppy is still here, they're not leaving, and they'll start to get used to it. You should always have a safe place for your cat to revert to. So if you allow your cat up on the counter or up onto, if they have a big tree or what have you, you need to give them that space. If they don't have that type of space, you need to have the puppy gate up so that they can get over the puppy gate and over to their other spot so that they don't have to feel threatened. Remember, it was your cat's home before it was your puppy's home. So they should always feel safe and comfortable. During this transition time, you want to work on puppy training for your puppy, and impulse control. So we want to teach our puppy good behavior, good habits, and being able to like sit still for 5 seconds without jumping all crazy. That's your impulse control. And learn to respect and obey you. So as you're doing that and you're giving them this introduction at a distance, right? Now you can get control of your puppy and gain their attention. So then if you're distracting them with your attention, they're less likely to be so focused on where's that cat and how can I chase that cat? And they're learning at the same time. And
Sandy says, poor Diamond, Nala took her star mark and now she can't find it.
Yeah, that's because I had to take some away. Look at her.
Just like, oh.
Man, and she knows.
And Nala's mean right now.
Nala is, she might be little, but let me tell you, that girl is fierce. Nobody messes with Nala. It's hilarious. So now that you've worked on your puppy, a little bit of training, some impulse control, some interaction at a distance, now you can let them interact. And just a side note, I don't know how long that could be. It could be 1 day. It could be 5 days. It could be 3 weeks. I don't know your cat. I don't know your situation. That is up to you guys to really supervise and observe and make that decision on your own. But now you can actually let them interact. So you're going to supervise this interaction, and you want to keep this play minimum to the play session to a minimum. So it's not like, okay, I'm off to work. You guys just go tear up the house. 5, 10, 15 minutes at max. Make sure that your make sure. Thank you, Natasha. It's still not working.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird. So keep your sessions to a minimum. Keep in mind that if your puppy or your cat are too rough with the other, then you are going to set yourself backwards. So make sure that your puppy has been exercised. Make sure that they are not too rambunctious.
Oh, there it is.
It worked. Thank you, Natasha. That thing is so cool. I hope you guys can hear it too. Can you hear it?
There is a sound.
I know. I hope they can hear it. What happened to Sean's message? He retracted a message?
Yeah.
Did he get put in timeout?
No, he retracted it, not we did. It's right here. Look, we can still play it. Haha, Sean.
Haha, you can't retract that message on us.
Tanya said yeah. Michelle said yeah.
Oh, good. Yay. Oh my God. Alexa spent time on that. So that's awesome. So back to, I think I was pretty much done, but just make sure that your puppy is well exercised, mentally, physical exercise, and they're not hungry, and then you can let them play. And it should be very innocent. Your puppy's gonna, go check them out. The cat's gonna check them out. They may play a little bit of cat and mouse, but it's nothing over the top. Like, you look at your cat, make sure that your cat is not showing any of those body language signals that he or she is stressed out, or that she's batting with her paws, or her ears are straight back, if her tail's going crazy. Like, you guys know your cats. So you'll be able to see if one or the other is a little stressed out, and then separate them and start fresh at another time. And so it'll probably take you guys a little while to just let everybody roam free in the house. Again, I don't know. I've never owned a cat with my Klee Kai. So in fact, when I did have cats years ago,
I wasn't even born yet.
my kids weren't even born, and we had cats inside, we had dogs outside. So I've never introduced, ever. So hopefully what I have given you guys is some valuable information. If you guys have anything to add, I'd love to hear it. Like, some of you I know already have a dog, maybe you already have a cat. Do you guys have anything that you want to add or share? We would love to hear it, and then I'm going to answer some questions.
We don't have any.
What? We have no questions? Okay. That's awesome. Look at Nola.
She's mad.
I know.
But she already had hers and broke it.
Yeah, she broke it. All right, so we need to give out. We're gonna surprise there, and Catherine's getting this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to do 2 more?
Um,
Wait, do we have anybody who has kids on here? Who has kids that are starting back to school? I want a kid for school. Who can we send one to? Oh, Sean says wrong button. So if we have anyone who has kids, then I want to send a couple to the kids. Because we always forget about the kids. Oh. So Apache has met cats and actually did surprisingly well. The cats have been already around a dog though. Yeah. So I think that's a big difference. You know, some people, this is maybe their second dog, or they've had dogs before with their cats. And so that's going to make a difference. With the puppies, they usually definitely want to chase the cats, but it's not super aggressive. However, if the cat is scared, then it can be a scary situation.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Michelle has 2.
Oh, and weren't we sending Michelle one?
Yep.
Oh, we got to send her 2. Okay, so we have Oily
Oik.
Oiks.
Oikos.
I don't know who you are, so you have to tell us. Do we have my email on here? I need you, Oily. And we know Natasha's info. And I think Robin, we know which Robin that is. They have our puppy. So all of them, can you write, all of you guys that have a kid, we're going to send you guys one.
Tanya.
No. We have,
The ones that I starred.
yes. Let me put them back.
Oh.
Okay.
He put his name, Christian.
Oh.
That's
Okay, so Christian, you are the only person that I don't have your info. So obviously I don't want you just dumping that into the chat, but my email's on the screen. If you can send us a quick email with just an address that you want us to mail the notebook to, we'll send you guys a notebook for being on here. And that way the kids have something when they start back to school. All right, and then I can shut this off. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Christian, you're the only one that we need that information on. The rest of you, Michelle, we're going to send you 2. Natasha, we're going to send you one for your 16-year-old. And Robin, we're going to send you one. I wonder if we need to know if they're boy or girl. We'll email you guys. We need to email because I don't want to send them a pink one if they have a boy. So we'll email you guys. All right? Okay, do we have questions?
I'm not done.
Okay, Alexis isn't done, so I can't
Okay,
click
Christian, Robin, Natasha, Catherine, and Michelle gets 2.
over. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I got it.
Now, I've never mailed one of these. Hopefully, it's not stupid, ridiculous to mail these. It'd probably be like $1, I'm guessing.
Tanya asked how old is Rue?
4.5. Mm-hmm.
Sandy said Petco has it.
Oh, yeah, Sandy, last time that Petco had that sale, I bought 2 of them, and you know what else I did? I bought them. But Petco is still offering this, and I told you guys about this a while back, that if you order online and pick up in the store, they're offering like 25% off of your order, and there wasn't any limitations. Like, you know how at some of the school back to school shopping sales, it's like Nike's not part of that or whatever. No, so far everything I've bought and I get that discount. So as long as you spend $50, you get 25% off your order. So whoever is looking for one of those, definitely
That's a good one.
put it on there. So Sandy is saying Fenrir. Fenrir plays with my youngest cat like she's a puppy and seems to like it. It took maybe 2 months. Oh, okay, for all the pets to get along. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing because, again, I don't know. So I know that Catherine has cats and she's getting a puppy here soon. So I know that she's probably trying to figure out all of that stuff. So I don't know if anybody else is. Aaron is on here and Aaron's getting one of those puppies. He's already got a puppy from us. And the last one is Valerie. I've never seen her on here. But okay. So go get it at Petco. The link is on, I want to say the link is on our website, the Petco pin that we use. Those white ones are amazing. And if you get it at Petco and you use that online thing, it's a huge savings because that pin is usually like $110. Right now they're on sale, apparently. So you can get it for like probably $85. That's a good deal. Don't get the one from PetSmart. If you guys get the one from PetSmart, the holes are way too big. Your puppy's going to get out. And I want to say the one on Amazon that we tried to order. Remember that one? Yeah, that one was a nightmare too. I wouldn't get that one. It came all bent up and it doesn't even have the brackets to hook it to the wall. So what's the point?
You have to buy them separate.
You have to buy it all separate. And we have to buy it from a different company. You can't even get it from the same company. So stay away from the Amazon one and the PetSmart one. Now, if you're getting a tiny puppy, you will have a problem with them squeezing out the gate part because the gate is a little bit bigger gap. I think it's like maybe 2 inches instead of, no, 2 1/4 or something like that instead of 2 inches. So if you have a small puppy, like Sean said, they'll be able to squeeze through. Get the little girl. We'll show you a little puppy that 3 weeks old.
My little baby.
3 weeks old. And today she decided, so right here we have the pen, right? These are Bella's puppies. And our tiny little black and white girl squeezed through the gate. Not even the gate. She squeezed through the corner. Hi. Hi, baby. And she wandered. For those of you that have been on our privates, you've seen my house. You've seen us over. You look that way. That's my office. And Sassy's over there. And this tiny little, what did she weigh today? 1.5?
At most, 4.8. 1.48.
She was all the way over there trying to get into Sassy's pen. It was hilarious. So yeah, if you get a tiny one, then... This is Alexis's favorite puppy. She's so
her.
feisty.
Oh.
Anyways. Okay. Let's see if we have any more questions before we
Oh, you have to go potty.
end this one.
Oh. And I've kind of potty trained her.
Oh, Alexis is working on potty training a 3-week-old puppy.
I put her down and she walks away and she goes pee and she comes back. At 3 weeks old. So whoever gets her, you're welcome. I started that one early.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, she's coming back.
Oh my gosh. Well, look. Oh, I don't think they could see.
Nope, too low.
Dang it. Yeah. So she's literally like, she came hopping over while her siblings are sleeping, and she tries to put her head through each one of the little, and she can't get through most of them, but the corners she can. Mm-hmm. All right.
Now she's yelling that she's ready to come back.
She's gonna get the corner. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any questions? Da, da, da. I don't think so.
Oh, Catherine's keeping her name?
Yes. Yeah, Catherine did tell me she's keeping her name. Yes. Oh yeah, Catherine's sharing her IG account for her pup. Yeah, she's keeping her name. And then Erin, I know you have one for your baby boy already. If you're going to change that or what you're going to do, share it so we can put it on here. Because I know Catherine is going to want to make sure she's following you if she's not already. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for joining us. You can always rewind back and watch all of it, or of course, it'll still be on YouTube once we get off of the live stream. Oh yeah, that's huh?
I followed her. IG. Her puppy.
You did?
No, that's what Sandy's saying.
No, but she said the name. She's following Catherine's name.
No, I follow her and then at Catherine.
Oh. I'm old. Alexis has to tell me. Sorry, technology. I don't get the lingo that kids have with the little at symbol. I pretend like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. All right, so I think we're done for this one. We are going to have a 5-minute intermission so that Alexis and I can get a potty break and refill our water. And then Christian, make sure you email us if you haven't already so we can send you a notebook. The rest of you guys, I'm going to email you as well just to find out which ones you are wanting. And if you are a member, then give me 5 minutes. Go onto my channel on YouTube, click on at the top, there's all of the little tabs. Click on the community tab, and then you'll see the link, which is already there. So you'll be able to see that link, and then we'll be live in about 5 minutes. Thank you, Katie.
Oh, I wonder if it'll show it up.
Yeah, I know. We'll see right now. I want to see. Does it work?
It might be a minute late.
It might be a minute late, but I hope it does. We can't
Christian
end.
sent his email already.
Oh, good. Thank you. I don't want to end it because I want to see if that pops up.
It did once. I don't know.
Man, that is so frustrating. Alexis is going to have to find out why. Sometimes it oh, there it is. It's just super late.
You have to have it open, maybe.
Oh. Okay.
Which is fine. We can.
Wait, I want to see if that was it or did it say test?
I didn't click it.
Oh, yeah, it
was
says
it.
it. It did. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't hit test.
We're getting so excited. Put Aaron's up there real fast. So that's going to be for Aaron's puppy. And then, so if you guys, back to what I was saying, if you guys are a member, go on to that community tab, click on that, give us 5 minutes, and then we're going to hop on there and have our private live stream for all of you guys that support our channel every single week and month. So until next time, bye. I don't know which one. Wait.
Finish.
Hold on. She says I have to push a button.
Finish.
I don't see a finish.
Finish.